My speech is going to be about one of my favorite teachers I've ever had, and his name was Mr. Skinner. I decided to pick one of my favorite teachers because this guy had a big impact on me, and he just made middle school very fun, and I just wanted to come to class every day when he was teaching, and we just had a lot of common interests, and I just felt like it was right to do a speech about him. So my favorite teacher was Mr. Skinner, and because he helped me with my classes and other homework. And my favorite thing about it is we talked about sports, and he helped me with tests if I had questions on them. The reason I feel like I can be a good source for this is because I've had my fair shares of good and bad teachers, and everyone did zero schoolwork, and we talked together, and mostly everyone had good grades. Which is why he was one of my favorite. So first thing he helped with classes. Like I had first period, and I always came in earlier, and we just talked about like what I was missing or if I had questions about other things, and he was just always there for me, and I always feel like I could talk to him about anything. And he taught science, and I was struggling at the beginning of the year, and he just always wrote out problems for me and made it easier and helped me understand a lot quicker. The second reason why he was my favorite, and this is the most important one, is we talk sports, and my most favorite. He was a big San Francisco Giants fan, and I was a St. Louis Cardinals fan. And when I had them, they were playing in the playoffs that year, and we always just arguing about who's going to win and who their favorite, like what do you think was going to happen, or just kind of like friendly banter, and that got me through most of the day when we were together, and it was just fun talking about sports and something I really care about, or fantasy football. I remember we were in the same league together, and we were always just talking trash to people and making it a lot easier for others. So we had a big connection. About talking about those, and the third and final was we took tests together, and he helped us with problems. First test of the month we always did together, and if someone had questions, they raised their hand, and we stopped class and we talked about it, and what made it easier. And he just the thing I liked most about him is when we had a question about something, he just always was good one-on-one, and I always felt like the question wasn't stupid, and just made it really important for others. So, in conclusion, in the speech, I discussed him helping with classes, sports talk, and taking tests together, and making sure we understand. So after listening to the speech, hopefully you have a good understanding on why he was a good teacher, and hopefully you had a good similar teacher in the past.